exactly what we want. Now, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but I want to start off by first of all saying, I'm here to defend the city. I'm here to defend the city as a busy, noisy, sometimes polluted place. However, it's a brilliant place where we all come together across our 3 boroughs and more to cross-fertilise ideas, challenge each other, engage in debate and discussions like this. This is what the city is about. It's not a tame place. So I think that's why I'm here. And the other thing is, I mean, quite simply, I'm here to defend the idea of freedom. Really simply. Because we need, more than ever, freedom to have control over our lives. Freedom to question ideas, to protest. And I think at the moment, none of these things are made very easy by the authorities in that town hall behind us, the elected politicians who do one thing and obviously do other things in their offices, unfortunately caught on camera. Freedoms that are fundamental to us are vanishing quickly. However, today there are at least 10,000, I would like to say 100,000 people marching West London in the city for freedom. And that is a fantastic thing. They are marching to remove the COVID restrictions after so long. They are marching to demand life comes back to normal. We need that. And if it doesn't surprise you for me to say so, we are doing exactly the same today. We are marching through Hackney, Islington and Tower Hamlets to demand life comes back to normal. We are demanding freedom to be normal again, pre-COVID. That means no more road closures. We need everyone to return to pre-COVID life. And that means we need to do everything we can to support how people, lives, communities, and relationships even, can get back to normal that have been decimated for the last 15 or so months. That has been an incredibly bad moment for everybody. However, as it won't surprise you to think this, those who support road closures are actually having none of that idea of freedom. Apart from patronising us, belittling us, and even ignoring us, they want us to remain in lockdown. In effect, what they're doing is locking us in with their blocked roads and closures. We need to do as much as we can again to oppose being locked in. Because it begs the question, whose side are they on? Are they on the side of the people like us who want their freedom back? Or are they on the side who want us to suffer more after 15 months of COVID? Whose side are we on? We're on the side of freedom. And remember, freedom matters a great deal in a city like London. Historically, it was built on the idea of freedom, on the idea of people being able to mix together, to travel and wander where they choose, and freedom to choose how we want to live together. But if we don't defend freedom, the authorities will think they've won. They will continue to think they know what's best for us. And of course, they choose to live their lives one way and tell us how we must conform to what they decide for us in their rules and regulations. They even think that restricting our freedom means more choices. Fine if you're a kid who wants to play in the street, but that is not fine at all if you're an adult who wants to go about your life in London like you should be able to. That is not a choice that we deserve. And just remember the paradox of road closures. Just when lockdown, the moment of lockdown is nearly over after nearly 15 odd months, when our freedoms are nearly back to normal, what do councils want to do? They want to keep us locked in. That is the paradox of road closures, and that is why we must oppose it at every moment. Just think about that. They are out to stop life from getting back to normal. They are wanting to, through road closures, hitting communities and businesses and people and families from ever recovering from the harsh realities of COVID and lockdown. That, to me, is a paradox that we deserve to protest about again and again at every moment when we encounter it. That if it's no surprise to you, is not the kind of freedom I can live with. And that's why I will continue to support our road closure campaigns, and that is why I'm going to encourage everyone who wants to next year in the mayoral elections to come and join us as independent candidates to take on these bureaucrats who do not represent us. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff, Martyn. Thank you very much. Next.